I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World's Most Dangerous Podcast. Vivo P's in the building. What's good?
It was going bar for bar.
Shouts out to the fans, man.
It's good.
Hondo up in this piece.
F to the R to the S to the H to the O to the U to the T. That fresh out.
What's
we
up?
in the building.
Good.
Hold up. Let's wait for the neighbors. Come on. Jay Kemp's favorite part of the show. This is Jay Kemp's time right here.
Flavor.
Jay Kemp, what's goody, man?
What's
Fresh
cracking,
outs in the
man?
building. What's going down?
Same ish, different toilet. You know how it is. What's good?
You got
Yeah,
that.
man.
You got
Yeah,
that
you got the
purple rain.
Purple rain.
Purple rain up in here.
Man.
Oh, you got some purple in there
With
too.
the yak.
Hold on. You got some
Don't
purple.
spill that yak on that $200 shirt.
Ain't no perp.
Don't spill that yak on that $200 shirt.
Oh,
Bebo
man.
P's in the building. What's good, Bebo P,
Hey,
man?
Just ready to get it in with you brothers as always.
Man,
toast to the people out there. Toast to you brothers, and shout out to
Man,
LB the
peace.
Podfather.
LB the
Let's get it
Podfather.
together
Man, what's
here.
going down? Hey, J Camp, Bebo P, man.
Yeah,
LB the Podfather. Where the ring at,
LB
Bebo?
the Podfather swag. You already know that.
You know how it goes. Man, how am I asking you on camera, dog? Light skin cat on camera.
Stop.
Hey, man, we got a great show for y'all tonight, man. Everybody's heavy in the building, man. Every Wednesday, you know what's going down. 9:30, man.
know.
J Camp, Bebo P, LB the Podfather, Iceberg Slim, a.k.a. Greg Popovich. You know how it goes down, man. Hey, AK for all the real ones in the building, man, tonight.
All the
Shamario's
welcome.
in here early.
Welcome,
Man,
Shamario.
The real
Power
Shamario,
600's
what's
in
good?
here.
What's happening?
Early.
What's happening?
K's in here,
Hey.
man. Oh, man.
What's
She's
happening?
a fake.
Oh,
they
y'all going in early.
Early.
Oh,
Hold
okay.
on, man.
Oh, wow.
Goofy already
She's a
too.
fan.
Already.
Give her the
fed.
koofy now.
Hey, Sad Boy's in the building. Shout out to Sad Boy, man. You know
Shout
what
out
I'm
to
saying?
Sad
Boy.
Boy. Man, y'all getting in there
Z's
with
in the
Wop
building.
early.
Salutations, man.
Zalabi,
got
what's
Wop
up?
cracking.
Zalabi.
Miss LB's ready to go, man. She want to talk about that
LB's.
Megan talk.
All
You know what I'm
day.
saying? She said she want to talk about that Kelsey
Please
dog with that
fifth.
immunity.
Man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Pirates in here, man. Sundays
Our
in here.
salute with
We
you,
going in, man. It's
brother.
gonna be a good show tonight.
Sunday. What's happening?
We got to
What's
start,
happening?
man. Of course, we're gonna talk about Sus, man, with that baby. You know what I'm saying? All day we're gonna talk about that, man. Shout out Sunday in here. Kenna in here. Okay, we see you, man. Oh, she's a goofy man. Shout out to Kenna.
Shout
man.
out to
She's on
Kenna.
down, man,
Shout
all
out to you,
day.
Kenna.
Shout out.
We're gonna talk about
shout out
Diddy.
to you.
Meg, Tory, man. J Kemp's little cousin.
Stop
But
it.
first, man, we gotta talk
Oh,
about this is J Kemp's favorite lyricist right now, man. Gunna, man, he's out, man. He's out, man. He's out on the block right now. He's in Atlanta.
Man,
He's
just
probably
put
in
me on
Atlantic
blast
Station, man,
Ave.
getting something to eat. You know what I'm saying? He's in Atlantic Station right now. I guarantee you, man. In that Maybach. Shout out to Gunna, man, getting out. He's officially out. He's been in for a year. J Kemp, this is your guy. But we got to go in first, man, with Gunna, and he's out. They said he basically negotiated a plea deal. J Kemp, did he rap? Did he rap, J Kemp? Tell the people right now, man, did he rap?
We know how them negotiations typically go. You know what I'm saying?
He said he didn't. but go ahead.
Didn't your favorite rapper 6ix9ine? Didn't he do a little bit of negotiating too? To wiggle out of a situation.
A little,
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
a little lot.
a little lot.
Yeah,
when they
little
quote
lot.
unquote throw the negotiation in there. I'm not saying Gunna did it, but I'm just saying typically. That's why quote unquote typically that negotiation is in there. Somebody got the Luther going. So somebody got their Luther voice going. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, but big up to Gunna though. You know,
Gunna's
getting
out, man.
Got
Power
out.
600, he
Yeah.
out,
So-
bro. He out. He in the
Yeah.
street.
So you know he's out here. He's free.
Hey,
he's
shout out to
free.
Diddy from that Show Me State. What's
Give us
goody,
flea.
man?
Diddy was
Shout out to
happening
St. Louis. Shout out
Yeah.
to St. Louis, Kansas City.
all day.
Shamario said he's singing
day.
like Eddie King.
Nights I wish like
This,
this.
raindrops will fall.
He's singing out here, man. Oh, Mad's in the building. What's
Man,
good
and
with you, Mad?
Wagwan
Salute.
with you, man.
Yeah, what's going on, man? All day.
What's
What's
good,
up?
man? The man is home. He's back out here,
Hey man,
regardless
shout out
of,
Miss LB though.
regardless of how he got out. Again,
Uh,
negotiation. You know what I'm saying? He had
quote
to do a little
unquote,
negotiating,
quote unquote.
but he's out here though. So hey, now that you out here, bro, you better release some fire. You better have some music on deck. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying? Because
okay.
when Gucci Mane got out, he had an album drop first day.
Gucci.
So
Yeah.
I expect you to have something out, Gunna. You know what I'm saying? Count your lucky
Bebo,
stars too.
do you think you agree with Jay Camp, man? You think this was planned? Do you think he kind of got that ratty yaddy yaddy? What you thinking, man?
Man, well, I'll start off here before I answer that. I'll say that old Sergio, he's extremely fortunate, man, to be getting released.
That's
Stop.
Sergio.
Yeah. That's Sergio,
They
man.
called him by the government. His
Hey.
government name.
He was snitching on that video that one time too.
Hey, he's extremely fortunate, man, to be getting released early.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely.
because we all know when it comes to them RICO charges, more often than not, they spell
It's
several. Yeah,
it's
it's
OV.
OV. It's OV
It's
when it comes to
OV.
getting sentenced and lockup for irrefutable
Yeah.
crimes. With snitching being one of the only ways to get out, as Jay Camp and Iceberg was just talking about in whatever way. But speaking of snitching, Gunna actually released a statement that essentially, well, long story short, he mentioned the fact that his link with YSL was entertainment as opposed to the GANG life in the Black community, and he has not made statements and won't be testifying. That's what he said.
Say it again, Bebo P. He won't be doing what?
He said that in so many words that he has not made statements and will not be testifying, according to him. So he did put out that statement. He has not, and doesn't plan on it either. But you know, that's his
that we know of.
That we know of. That came from him. But you know, we know how that goes though, man. Because you know, not so much with Gunna per se, but you know, sometimes it's a matter of attempting to make sure the streets know that you ain't a rat. But you know, hey, either way, man, he's either gonna get out or is out. He'll be doing his community service, and like Jay Camp said, you know, just the need to get back to the music, even though he's been having songs released sparingly. You talking about albums, and I get that. So meanwhile, Young Thug, he's still left behind to undergo trial.
And this thing, it might be a situation where Young Thug basically told him, "Hey man, go out there, get the bread. I'll go take the L." You know what I'm saying? I'll put the weight on me just like Bobby Shmurda did. You go out there and make some hits. You know what I'm saying? And again, shout out to Sunday, Nigeria holding it down, man, all day.
Shout out,
Sunday. You know, we international over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Atari plays in the building. Yo, what's good?
Yeah, yo, Atari, what's happening? Sheila,
we all know what negotiations mean.
Yeah,
we know what the negotiations.
We gotta give her the AK for that. We know what it means.
Yeah.
It might be strategic though. It might be strategic, but we got to start the show off with the shout outs real quick, man. Lord have mercy. Shout out to Biggie getting a statue, man. It's kind of different, but they put a Biggie out for they put a statue out for Biggie in Brooklyn, downtown. You know, salute to him on that. You know, his family.
Yes.
Diddy has another child. Seven child.
What's up with the hesitation part? like you DJ'd it.
Got another child, man, with an Asian chick. They say she's married, but who knows? Allegedly, we don't know. But shout out to Diddy for another child. But Miss Young Miami City girls, they down a point. The City girls are down. She's getting in the fee-fees, man. Academic says she's a side chick. And she got her fee-fees on Twitter, man. So I gotta ask y'all, see a side chick, but also speaking of side chicks, Lil Wayne got his first diamond record, man, with the Lollipop. Shout out to our guy from Louisville, Static Major, that really made the hit. Static Major, shout out to Louisville,
shout
KY.
out.
You know what I'm saying?
Rest in
What's your
peace.
thoughts on these shout outs real quick, Jay Camp and Bebo P?
I was about to say, I was about to go in on your gentrification comment from last week.
Oh, wow.
Gentrification fully up neighborhood that they put this statue in. You know, because you look, I had to throw a slight kufi in on that because you know they
Okay,
doing
hold on, we
this
go in.
now after
let's go in.
things have been kind of, you know. Are they really gonna throw it in the hood, or was this put over by where they're doing the gentrification
Downtown.
situation?
It's downtown.
This was
Brooklyn. Downtown Brooklyn.
What I'm saying. No, but shout out to Biggie, shout out to BK. I'm glad this man got the statue. They should be saluting Biggie all day long. So I'm happy for it, man. I'm here for it too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach.
Next time I'm there, I can't wait to slide by and see it.
Yeah.
But to jump on Sus,
Pause.
salute to you, Sus. You know,
Salute, Sus. Yeah.
You and Nick Cannon, y'all going for y'all about to pass up ODB here soon, man, for the top spot for the
Mama
most
Bears
seeds.
in the
Mama!
building. Mama.
Hey, but Diddy did clear up that situation. He said
He did. He cleared up quick.
that they official tissue. So salute to Yung Mami too and Diddy, man. Hopefully, you know.
Can we give
a prosperous situation?
Can we give Kenneth a kufi real quick?
Please
Miss
do.
Gibson going in with the kufi already. I can't even say it on Twitter. He got the men and he got the chicks in the men. Oh my God, it's a kufi show tonight. Man. We're scandalous, man.
Salute the
Y'all
kid.
starting early today.
Give her
Tonight.
an AK too for that.
Yeah, hold on. Let me give it an AK too, man. Come on, man. She got chicks in the men.
Whoa. You silly goose.
They can't be silly goose. Downtown Brooklyn gentrified. Fulton don't even look recognizable no more. I gotta get an AK on that.
Yeah.
Straight gentrified J.
You already
know. What I'm
know.
saying?
Dog.
Right. You know they gonna slide Biggie.
Hey, we know big. Oh, not Bigfoot, not that Satchaw's feet. Oh, come on.
That's the
man.
reference to Meg.
Y'all coming in, man.
Oh,
Y'all
man.
going in.
Shout out to Bree.
Shout out Bree in the building.
Shout out to Bree.
Yeah.
I like that hair
Shout out
too.
to Bree. Shout out to Iceberg too. For that
I'm in here because I love my Shorty Wop. Hey man, you can't talk about my Shorty Wop. Get out of here with that Shorty Wop. Diddy over here talking about she's a Shorty Wop. Bebo, what you thinking on this, man?
Oh gosh. Well, actually, J Camp, I'll let you finish on the the Barclays, but J Camp, I'll let you finish though, bro. I know you didn't get to go on the
My
Wayne
fault, Jay. Go in, man. My fault.
No,
Go in.
The Lil Wayne situation.
No, actually, I had passed the torch to Bebo. I was going to go in on Wayne too, but I was letting you get a piece of that.
Throw your alley-oop with it.
Pause.
All right.
Diddy action.
Well, let me give let me speak on the big and then flow into that then, since you put it like that.
In the building, man.
Shout out, Lise. You know, BIG, as we've said many a times, he's a Mount Rushmore hip hop icon. He supersedes classic, and though there's no tangible mountain that bears his face on it, of course, as well as anybody's legend wise, Sherwin Banfield's 9-foot stainless steel and bronze sky's the limit in the County of Kings statue, man. That's it's a creative start to look at if you're ever around or at Clumber Corner in downtown Brooklyn. And it even plays Biggie's music, which is powered by solar, solar powered. Yeah. So hey, shout out to Sherwin and the downtown Brooklyn Dumbo Art Fund for that one. Now for the Diddy situation. This
is Pastor Tunnel's joint. He wanted to talk about this today.
Yes, well, let's go in. We looking forward to your comments out there. Diddy literally, I'm ready for this one. He literally just admitted that Yung Mami was never and won't ever be on side chick status in that statement that he made. So if he doesn't view her as a side piece, which he really is, but if he doesn't view her as that, and she's also not wife material for him in Diddy's eyes, then the Shorty Wop title crowns her as like just really this glorified plaything that's really beneath harem status to Diddy. Man. I'm just saying. Meanwhile, real quick. Meanwhile, the real side chick in Diddy's mind is the new baby's mother, Danny Tran. Meanwhile, on the other side of the tracks, The real side chick in Diddy's mind, is his new baby mother, Danny Tran. And so in conclusion, what you're looking at is one half of the actual city girls got outranked by a cybersecurity specialist. So much for high value sus Diddy seeing more top-notch value seen in the industry popular female than one from corporate America. And with that said, all while he's holding hands with an IG model that's neither one of those two by the name of Shantae Joseph to add to his roster afterward.
Don't do it like that, Bebo.
Come on now.
Like that. Save some of that for Iceberg.
It's just how the game is, I guess, according to Diddy, sus Diddy.
Kenneth saying that's because she's letting Saucy with the salad. Oh my God.
Kenny cooking.
Miss Gibson going in tonight.
Fish grease on sus.
Man. Oh, Power said don't forget the maid too.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Remember, she's suing sus too.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying, folks. Just saying
out here.
But
hey, man, shout out to Tasha K, man. She going in on all this stuff, man.
She
going hard in the paint, man.
Yeah, she cooking
she
out
need
there.
The bread. Oh.
Yeah, she need the bread.
You know, she needed it.
I'm going in it. Hey, man, everybody pull out their Hennessy tonight, man. It's gonna be a good show tonight, man. We got to get
here.
Every time Tasha K get online, Cardi B's like,
Send for the peace said she's like James Baldwin too. I feel like James Baldwin. and then Vernon Maxwell dog from the Rockets, dog. Get out of here.
Either way, Derek Jackson's doing one of these. Pew, me, pew.
He's in there.
Me, pew.
Last thing on Wayne though, man. Which is crazy, man. Wayne has so much music, so it's crazy that the first diamond record ever got was for Lollipop.
Yeah, go ahead, J Camp, and I'll follow suit.
Yeah, I mean, definitely big up to Wayne. You know, big up to my hometown legend, Static Major.
Salute to both of them.
For definitely blessing Wayne on that joint, but also blessing that hook. I'm happy for Wayne though. I mean, and not only that, it helps Static's legacy too. It kind of secures him as a underrated songwriter, but also underrated producer. So I'm happy, man, for Wayne, and definitely deserving because Wayne got so much music, like you said. Wayne got a bunch of bangers, man. You never know. One day we gonna be talking about Wayne as being iconic too.
Facts.
Well, he's really iconic now. I mean, if you to be all the way real, but he's etching closer to that, that stage where he's sitting up there. So salute to Wayne though, man. I'm happy.
Oh yeah,
guy, man.
absolutely.
Salute to Wayne. Sophie Rose is in the building. Shout out to Sophie Rose in the building. She's saying good evening, gentlemen.
Good evening to you, Sophie. Salute.
What you thinking, Bebo, man, on the Wayne joint, man? Which is crazy again that all the music and this is his first diamond, boy.
Absolutely, great commentary.
He ugly though.
She's just cooking everybody.
Oh shoot,
man! Shout out Miss Gibson.
I thought Fresh Out was the world's most dangerous podcast. Dang,
oh my God! Power 600 is also saying too, bringing the facts that Ye was on the remix too, which is kind of weird
with the NAZ at the beginning of it. Hey, hold on, man, y'all are going in.
Devon is in the building. Real quick, we gotta throw the AK off, man. Day One Club.
What's happening? Peace to you, King.
Official Fresh Out Day One Club.
Absolutely.
Swag. Go in, though, B.
Salute.
Sophie. Yeah, absolutely, man. J Camp said it best, man. Lil Wayne, he's been putting in the work in the music game ever since he was rocking the mic with the Hot Boys as a kid. And even venturing out as a solo artist, of course, afterwards. He remained one of the hottest rappers. Not only to main
too,
and hardest working,
hardest work,
and the hottest, in terms of notoriety and popularity. And like J Camp said, he's been, as J Camp indicated, he's also been one of the most consistent in hip hop. So
absolutely,
as far as music output and just again, like J Camp said, hard work. So for one of his hit songs and Lollipop to hit that diamond ranking status by way of the RIAA. That's beyond deserving for Gucci, man. And big ups to Wayne for his 14-year, 10 million sales success of Lollipop.
Real records, not streams, real records. Let's be
real,
clear, you know what I'm saying? Let's be clear. Wayne, Pirates say may be ugly, but yeah, he always got a new chick every 2 years. Facts.
100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
100.
Hey, man, Dr. Silverthorne is in the operating room.
Dr. / Professor Silverthorne, what's happening,
man?
Oh,
go in, man.
Hey, we appreciate the love. And by the way, if you haven't yet, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell. You are in tune to Fresh Out, the world's most dangerous podcast, Rap City, endorsed by the patriarch of the original and this Rap City, Joe Claire. Let's go.
The money up too, Bebo.
Oh, the money. Oh, you
hey,
know
man, if you feeling frisky, you love what my guys are doing, man, hit the cash app, man. They're working hard for y'all tonight, man. Let's go. Before we go in, though, man, to talk about some topic, man, what's the book of the week, just real quick?
So the book of the week, oh, boy. Gosh, hey, first off, shout out to you brothers, man. Y'all did y'all thing. And when I say y'all, I'm talking about you brothers and the chat out there, man. Y'all been cooking.
Fact,
boy.
Hard work on lean.
Hard work lean.
Boy,
that's how he was up, though.
Oh, boy. Yeah, yeah, something perping there, something. But book of the week is titled Sweet Jones, Pimp C's Trill Life Story by Julia Beverly.
Sweet James Jones.
You know, God
Sweet
rest
James Jones.
Sweet James Jones. God rest this legend's soul. You know what I'm saying? Pimp C. He was one of the best to represent not only the South, but also hip hop as a whole. This book, it basically covers his pioneering successes and controversies as well. Which is interesting, by the way, just offhand, because I believe Julie even mentions that his passing from this world was suspicious, along with whatever other controversies that are in the book, detailed that you guys can go ahead and read. But either way, this literary work, it essentially details his life based on past Pimp C interviews, along with contributions of similar nature from some of Chad's family and friends, his partner in rhyme, Bun B, 8-Ball MJG, Snoop Dogg, Jazzy Faye, David Banner, Paul Wall, Slim Thug, and I mean just a whole slew of others that I could just probably go on and on about, again, who have contributed to the content of what we know in this book, Sweet Jones. So the book is $25 on Amazon, $13 on Kindle. Definitely check this read out to learn more about the legend true fans know as Tony Snow.
And I just put that in the chat too for you guys too, man. 24, get it from Amazon. It's dope. Great book, man. That's my guy, man. You know I'm a Pimp C fan. Come on, we all are. Come on, man.
All day.
Super UGK fan.
Yeah,
super Pimp C fan, man. Yeah.
$25 on Amazon for the actual book. $13 on Kindle. Sophie, go ahead, J Cam.
No, I'm just saying, well worth it.
Yes,
well worth
yes. And rest in peace. Ongoing condolences to his family and loved ones.
Absolutely.
And shout out to Julia too. Julia Beverly, man. She's the creator of Ozone magazine. If y'all didn't know, represent Florida all day. And if y'all don't know, follow her IG. She's got a dope little truck. You know what I'm saying? So she does the van life. You know what I'm saying? She just goes city to city with a van.
Does.
Shout out to Julia, man.
Good looking on mentioning that for me, Iceberg.
No
she. Yep.
Hey, bars of the week.
Bars of the week, man. We got to head to DC to talk about one of the solid and consistent young bulls in the pause right now. And that's that guy, AnkhleJohn, man. Salute to this man, AnkhleJohn. He's been working hard this year. He's got 4 albums, I believe, this year. Actually,
just got a new EP that dropped.
The new EP that just dropped, and he was on 2 of Vic's albums too this year, featured. So, I mean, again, a young cat holding it down, man. One of the bright, unsung rappers out there right now. Again, fresh out. We got to sprinkle some love, man, to the guys who don't get that national love. You know what I'm saying? Who's talented? Because this dude is talented. Please believe. Representing DC all day. You know,
Shout out to DC.
Shout out to DC, man. Shout out to our man Joe Claire too.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
Absolutely.
salute Joe,
DC.
man.
You know what I'm saying? Wale, all those cats.
Yeah.
You know, I want to
Yep.
say AnkhleJohn even got a joint with KD. I think KD
Yeah,
might
yeah.
be featured on one of his joints, man. Shout out to Kevin Durant, man.
There
But I
you
think
go.
he's featured on
Shout
one of
out
his
D.
songs too.
Yeah.
But
Shout out to
Found Lovely
KD.
in Vegas is definitely a nice little project, and it's got and Nicholas Craven got a lot of production credits on this one too, man. Dude is barring out on here.
It's
The
funky,
swag.
man.
It's nice, man. Definitely add that to your collection. Came out in
Absolutely.
September, but I've been kind of sitting on this one. You know what I'm saying? So, but definitely want to make sure I show AnkhleJohn some love, man. His other project is dope too. So make sure you check them out too. Like I said, he dropped 4 in 2022. So dude is out here.
He's pulling that Vic Spencer
Yeah, he doing that Vic
type of
Spencer
work out
swag,
here.
yeah.
So yeah, shout out for
Exactly.
this bars of the week contribution of
Yeah,
Uncle John. Shout out.
This
Shout
was
out to
dope,
Carmen.
man. But then also, he's got that If Walls Could Talk EP that just dropped too. And the album cover is crazy. So
Yeah.
And he got
salute,
that
man.
he got the visuals to that too. He got a
Yeah,
video
yeah.
he dropped
Yeah.
2 days ago
Yeah.
for that. That's dope too, man. So like I said,
And if
definitely
you're not
check
checking them out,
AnkhleJohn,
this is
man.
why you come to Fresh Out, man. Because again, there's no other hip hop show talking about actual hip hop. Let's stop
Actual
the
hip-hop,
cat.
man.
This is why you come here, man. Shout out to J Camp, Bebo P. We're giving you books. We're giving you new albums to check out. We're not just talking about Kendrick, Drake, and some other goofy cats.
We easily could.
We
But
could,
that's not
but
what
nah,
we're
man.
doing.
We do real hip hop over here Wednesday 9:30. And let's be clear. Shout out to Carmen in the building.
What's
Where
up, Carmen?
Carmen, she's on here with us, man. Tonight, man. We going in. Yeah, Pyre. This dude is dope. I actually checked out his page, man. Bandcamp page. Dope, man.
Yeah.
Check him out, man.
Whole bunch of work on there.
DC all day.
Shout out to y'all for the mango sauce. No, not mango. I said mango. Mambo sauce. Yeah,
Man
mambo.
saying what he rap about. Don't listen. I don't listen to every and anything.
I mean, if you like, the Rock Marcianos, if you like, the new, I'll call it the new upstate New York sound. If you into
Buffalo
Griselda,
Kid swag.
stuff like that, man. That's why AnkhleJohn's pretty much on. But he's got that DC flavor though too. So
Fact.
he's not biting. He's just in that lane as far as like what type of production he vibes out to. But definitely check it out though, man. Now, it's nice. If you don't like it, definitely
Yeah.
say, hey, it's
No,
trash.
it's definitely worth a check,
But
man.
it's
Definitely
worth-
check
it's
him
worth
out.
to listen, man. For sure.
Hey man, shout out to Locksmith Jeremy in the building, man. We gotta give him that Kim
Shout
blast,
out,
you know what
shout
I'm
out.
saying? And that profile pic, man. Sup. And then man saying he definitely checking it out. Going in, man, to our topics tonight, man. We gotta give a little RIP, man. To our guy DJ Twitch, man. If you guys don't know
man.
DJ Twitch,
Man.
he was a DJ,
That's
man,
wild,
on the Ellen show. That got canceled earlier this year. He was doing other things in Hollywood and on TV, man. He was dancing, doing all kind of stuff, man. But he passed away, man, at 40. It's rough, man, seeing black men of color dying so soon, and especially when it comes to self-deleting. We can't say too much on
Absolutely.
YouTube, but the whole thing is, man, mental health is serious. Black men are the leading gender right now in race when it comes to self-deletion. What's you guys' thoughts, just to talk about that real quick before we go in?
Nah, man, you said it well. And
You
not
did.
to get like too deep into it, because it is a sensitive topic. But
Facts.
yes, mental health is definitely nothing to play with. If you know people that's going through something, definitely check on them. This is why it's good just to have open dialogue with people, with family.
Yeah.
Especially ever since COVID has swept through. It's really raised a lot of internal issues, anxieties that people have.
Yeah.
And it's very, very important that we just check on one another and just make sure that we good. Mental health is just something that we take for granted. You know what I'm saying? Because we do the same thing every day. We get up, go to work, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Put your kids to bed, take them to school, all that type of stuff. We do the same things every single day, but we don't think about some of the other things that we go through, because it's not easy for some people getting out of bed, because their every day is not they're not happy with their everyday. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So we just got to make sure we checking on our people, man. 100.
Absolutely. And this one, I mean, wow, definitely, obviously a serious matter.
Yeah.
I don't speak too personally
Sad,
on
man.
live, but I just learned one of my clients just made the attempt of this similar situation last week. So to see this news transpire today, in addition to, you know, what I learned on mine and things, it just hits home this week. So just because you see a smile on the outside, or you receive a just fine from somebody's voice to our ears, doesn't always mean that's the case.
Exactly.
You know, Stefan, Twitch boss, man, he was an extremely talented hip hop dancer and choreographer, and actor, and really just television personality, man. He always gave positive, yet he gave positivity, yet he likely felt the opposite within himself to some degree, which, you know, leading to such a tragic circumstance, man. This is definitely a serious matter that needs to be taken as such, as Iceberg and J Camp alluded to. If you guys are out there feeling something similar, or maybe not, maybe it's not even this, but you're just feeling that heavy weight that seems too unbearable. I don't care what society's telling you, you are not alone. Even though you might feel like it, Fresh Out's got your back. There's hotlines out there, there's phone numbers, there's nothing to be ashamed of whatsoever.
100.
This is a serious matter. I don't care what the status quo is telling you, or not telling you, but how they're making you feel. There's a lot going on in this world, and I don't want to lag on, man, but it's just a lot of people suffering in silence that deserves much needed attention and help regarding their thoughts, feelings, and circumstances. So again, rather just in general, condolences to Twitch bosses, family and loved ones, man, because I know this is really weighing heavy on them right about now.
Well, the biggest thing too, and shout out to J Camp and Bebo for just talking about this, man, because it's really hard. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. This dude is 40 years old. Like,
it's tough, man.
He's around our age. He's our age, man, and the dude is so talented, man, crazy.
Yeah.
But the biggest thing, man, is just everyday life, man. Social media, man. If you're on it too much, man, it can cause a lot of stuff, man, where you don't feel a certain kind of way. So the biggest thing, man, is what we do, man. We tap into each other. We got our group chats, man. We talk to each other, man. So this show is a way for you to relieve some stress, man. We try to keep it funny. We try to keep things light. So this is a way for you to decompress, man. You always try to find some ways to decompress and just basically just make sure you're always connected to some real cats.
We got your back.
Chasing the bag, trying to do certain things, man. And sometimes, things don't work out. You got to keep a good circle of people. And this is what we're trying to build over here with our hip hop community. So tap into some real ones, tap into some real cats, decompress and get out of social media every now and then, and just go for a walk, ride your bike, go back to some analog things, man, because again, life is beautiful, life is dope. And to me, we all need you here. So again, man, salute to him, his family. And like I said, Fresh Out, man, we just rocking with everybody, man, just making sure everybody's good. So definitely tap in, man. And if you feel in certain ways, man, like I said, there's phone call, but man, we live, man, on social media. Hit us up, man. We always cool, man. Hit us up, man, on that. But again, shout out to him and his family, man. And we just want to make sure, we show some love to him, and also just anybody that's going through it this season. Because again, let's be clear, it's the holiday season. This is a time where a lot of people get depressed for family and X, Y, and Z. And just be clear, man, we all family, man. You got relatives that's blood related, but families, people who you connect with every week, man. And this is what we do. You know what I'm saying? Any last shout outs before we get up out of here, just to talk about that real quick.
No, you said it beautifully, brother.
I think what Carmen said was great too. And shout out to you, Rosha, Sri Lanka in the building.
RJ in the building.
Definitely prayers and condolences go out to the Boss family. And I think Carmen said it too, just about reminding people that they're loved every day in some shape, form, or fashion, man. Because this thing called life is not easy. So we get it.
For that, man.
Yeah, shout out to you, Devon.
Devon Sandy works at a university and encouraged my young brothers to get therapy to start learning new tools to deal with problems. And again, let's be clear, the leading gender and race is Black men. You know what I'm saying? We put a lot of pressure on ourselves to try to be everything to everybody, the mama, the girlfriend, the wifey, everybody, the kids. You got to decompress, man, men and women. Like, decompress, man, and get out of that bag chasing mode every now and then. Just go do your thing. But
and find out what you got to do to establish a foundation within yourself to help with the woes and the challenges that you experience. But great job, fellas. I mean, this is a topic that we could go on and on about, but so
again, he's on point too. Read that good book. It helps. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
That's what I meant by the foundation. That's kind of what I was getting at with that.
The whole principle, the principle that we stand on, that good book. You got to.
Facts.
Yeah, the good book is that's the way to go.
Yeah. Again, shout out to him and his family. But again, we're gonna stay out on the West Coast, man, because he was out in LA, man. We got to go up to Oakland real quick, man. And we got to talk about our guy, man, to kind of get the ball rolling on the hip hop, man. Too Short, Oakland legend all day long. Let's be clear. Yeah. And also shout out to Juice Crew. Granddaddy, you know what I'm saying? He was 54 too. So again, like I said, whether it's health, mental health, physical health, and mental, just take care of yourself, brother.
Absolutely.
But Too Short, man, he's taking care of the game right now, man. He got his own day in Oakland. First of all, salute to Oakland because they always doing stuff with E40. They showing love to all the artists, man.
Yeah, they do.
I want to definitely give Too Short his flowers tonight. You know how we do. But the other question I have for you guys is, what other cities should be celebrating their artists? And also in the chat, let us know too. You know what I'm saying? What cities should be representing their artists, man? Because I see New Orleans showing love to Currency finally at the Pelican game. I saw Zion and him, trading jerseys. Zion gave him a jersey and all that. But again, shout out to Too Short, man. Oakland showing him love with a street named after him, and also a Too Short day. But what's you guys' thoughts on this? But also maybe some artists that should also get some love too. Because next year's Hip Hop 50. You know what I'm saying? Who should be getting that love?
You got it, J.
I'll definitely say like just Jersey in general. I feel like Jersey has so many great artists from 90s to up to now. And maybe I'm out of touch, but as I'm like surfing online, I'm looking at things, looking to see like where hip hop is being respected and being honored. I don't see like your Redmans and your Queens and Rod Digger, a lot of your really heavy hitters from Jersey really being celebrated enough.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It seems like to me they celebrating them more across the bridge. You know what I'm saying? And why? But it seems like they not getting that same level of love in New Jersey. And that's just my perception. I could be wrong, but somebody is in the chat from Jersey. Please speak on that. But I don't really see Jersey holding their legends down like that. That's just my perspective, though.
Okay.
Wow. I could just name a few because there's so many.
It's so many. It's
a lot, man. It is. If we're gonna
Jersey was the first one that came off top of my head.
No, that's a great mention there. I would say as far as the South is concerned, Outkast, Scarface / Ghetto Boys, and UGK, just to name a few. As far as the Midwest,
I do feel like Outkast gets a lot.
I think Outkast got a day
in Atlanta. Yeah, I think they got a day. I'm pretty sure they do.
Okay. Well, if they do, then hey, much love. Hey, let me add.
And they got that mural over it. What is that? Is that Magic City? They got the mural there.
I know they got one at East Point.
Yeah, I think they got one at East Point. Yeah.
Well, then let's go with the Goody Mob. Then let's go with Goody Mob then, because as a not a substitute, but additional. And
Decatur, I think.
Yeah. Decatur's great. If we're gonna go with the Midwest, let's say offhand, Bone Thugs and Harmony, Twista, and Tech Nine. If we're gonna go with the West Side, let's go with the remaining members of Mount Westmore. E40, Snoop, and Ice Cube. In addition to,
and I don't know, he got the star, don't he? He got the Hollywood Walk of Fame star.
Oh,
Cube.
well, that's true. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
And Cube too, I believe. If I'm not
Easy
mistaken.
E. I don't know if Dr. Dre has any. I'm sure he might. Dr.
Ah.
Dre, but Easy E. I mean, that's another one.
Well, they had the Super Bowl halftime show. I mean, to me, that's
True. That's a good point.
That's a stamp.
That
right
is.
there.
Yeah.
To me, man, like
But-
honestly, man, like Dre, those guys of that caliber, man, everybody should have a key to the city and have at least one day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
We need to look at
Because
Yeah.
they've done so much for the
Dre
city.
does.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't be shocked if he has one for Compton.
It's hard to say because even Jay-Z doesn't even have a star on the Walk of Fame, but Khaled does, as we mentioned before. So you guys might be right, but yeah, that is a fart. But
But if
the
it's
East
your
Coast,
perception, though, it's still meaningful because that means it's not being talked about enough.
right?
So I agree. with
Miss
you.
Gibson trolling. She said Ohio needs to give that Bow Wow
fact.
swag.
Columbus swag for
Oh, man.
And there's so many on the East Coast. It's just, I mean, because that's the birthplace of hip hop when it started in its advanced stage in the late 70s, early 80s. I mean, there's just way too many to even mention there. So
yeah, I mean, because Babyface gets his love in that town.
Oh, he got a
does.
highway
He
named
does.
after him.
He
too.
does. He
Yeah.
does. What's your
So-
thoughts, Iceberg, on this one?
My thing, man, is I think it's Chi-Town. You know what I'm saying? I think of common sense. I'm talking. Yeah, I want to rhyme like common sense. You know what I'm saying? Common.
I used to love her.
Honestly, man, real talk. It might be a little premature, but they need to go ahead and give one to West Side Gun, man.
Wow,
He's
brother,
holding
all
down.
day.
Man.
He's
For
holding down.
sure.
But he put Buffalo, as far as rap's concerned, on the map.
There you go. He did.
I mean,
Shout out to Griselda.
it-
West Side Gun, baby.
And
to
of course-
be honest, he's got people from Rochester and Syracuse on the label.
He does.
So that means he's holding down all of upstate
yeah.
New York.
And literally, J. Camp just said upstate New York music and it made a whole genre
I had
out
to
of
qualify
it. You know what I'm saying?
because I mean, they
Facts.
holding it down right now. I had to qualify that.
Which
To me,
even, don't forget about Lord Tariq and Peter Guns, who were some of the, I mean, not the first, but they were representing Uptown. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah,
But yeah. Heavy
But
D.
again, like I said, man, this conversation is built off of Too Short getting his day.
Yeah.
The flowers are there,
well deserved.
well deserved
Yeah.
all day long.
And
Well deserved. Yeah.
If they haven't got
it,
it all, you can check us in the chat. But Ghetto Boys too, man, in Houston.
yeah.
You know, Houston definitely shows love to the artists, but if the Ghetto Boys ain't got it yet, Slim Thug, that's our guy too. You know what I'm saying? And they normally show love. Their mayor knows who greases that skillet down there. But again, man, those Houston guys down there showing love too, man. We want to show love to all the hip hop cats. To me, is the music always positive? No, but to me, the guys are getting
a positive
older.
impact.
And they're putting a positive impact nowadays, man, in the communities, man. So you got to show them love.
They're building in the communities too. I mean,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. I mean, they're building in the communities, man. When I look at like what Master P is doing just in my hometown alone, man, him and Snoop about to open up a couple of like little centers, educational centers, for disenfranchised youth, man. So these dudes is putting their money where their mouth is. They putting flags not just in their hometowns, but other cities too.
And, not zero, but what's your guy down there in
Trick
in Houston? Yeah, no, what's your guy down in Houston, man? That's been doing stuff with the community centers and all that.
He
Relief
got a key
Gang.
to the city, I thought.
Yeah, he got a key city too.
Oh my goodness.
Trey,
yeah, Trey the True.
yeah, Trey the Truth. Shout out to Trey the Truth. Like cats
salute.
like that, man, doing a lot of stuff, man. Salute to Trey.
Hey man, we just got done talking about Missy Elliott in the same fashion too. So let's not forget about that. And to go from Missy
Virginia,
to who actually just visited her street and did pictures for it. So to go from that to Too Short, it's a dope situation. And you J Camp, you just got done mentioning community, building in so many words. And that it's good to know that there are some people who are trying their best to do something with as much gentrification that's going on, which actually Too Short mentioned, and that's happening or that's been happening in Oakland and everywhere really. So
Styles P,
Styles
and
P,
LOL, they
Pinero.
sure did,
Yeah,
and
facts.
Yonkers,
Yeah.
they sure did.
Yeah,
They gotta keep that
Pinero
shit.
the
And they
Ghost.
deserve it, man. They put Youngers on the map.
They
Let's be
did.
clear.
Yes.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Locks. Yeah.
Well, like I
They
said,
got
man, we just want to show our hip hop artists some love, man. They're growing, they're maturing, and they're helping our communities, man. We want to definitely, give them their flowers, man, all day.
Yeah, Too Short as a legend deserves it.
But speaking of flowers, man, we want to talk about Wiz Khalifa. Wiz Khalifa, man, is doing
Which flower
something
you
different.
talking about?
I'm gonna get you today.
He's giving the college athletes. So he gave 25 athletes the opportunity to actually start making some money. And first of all, let's be clear. The company he's working with is a company called our agency called AMP. You know what I'm saying? That's our guys, man. Jacob and Stephen. That's the guys you see in the picture. At first, I didn't really like the idea because let's be clear, we have name, likeness, and image
likeness,
NIL.
That you can do that now. And let's be clear, a lot of that started with LeVar Ball, basically trying to get cats out of college, and they said we got to do something.
Shout out to the Ball family.
Shout out to the Ball family.
Yeah.
So Wiz Khalifa is taking advantage of that, man. He's partnering with this agency, with Jacob and Stephen. They're getting these athletes paid. Let's be clear. And most of these athletes are melanin guys, you know what I'm saying, black and brown. So they're paying these dudes, man, because again, the degree is one thing, but we know nowadays a degree just doesn't promise you a great job all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So they're getting them out here, they're doing some dope things. At first, I didn't like it at first, but now I see the bigger picture because they're doing more than just music. I salute Wiz Khalifa for, partnering with them. We salute the agency. Do you guys like this move? I like it, but what about you guys?
Yeah, I mean, this move it's been overdue. This really started when you started to have like your Kevin Garnett's, Kobe's, LeBron's, them type of dudes skipping college, and then they try to make the one and done rule. Then you had your Anthony Davises and your Zion Williamson was getting paid under the table by the shoe companies, allegedly. Let me make that clear. I ain't trying to get University of Kentucky and Duke in no trouble. That's why allegedly. So they trying to stop these shoe runners from doing deals under the table.
Yeah.
Let's be clear. Your boy Rick Pitino got caught up on them Yeezys too.
Yeah, I mean Zion made Duke millions for that 1 year. But if Zion wasn't there, I mean Duke still gonna make money, but Zion elevated, you know what I'm saying, the jersey sales and the ticket sales, all that type of stuff, man. So this is a power move to make sure these athletes get the earnings they deserve. I mean, the NCAA makes billions of dollars off these kids, man, and they don't get nothing. Well, I don't want to say a scholarship is nothing. Like, I don't want to be naive because a lot of these scholarships are worth what, 60, 70K. And for some of these athletes, I mean, talk about free health care, room and board, and you get like a $2,000 or $3,000 stipend a month. So I don't
maybe
want
an
to
Xbox.
Nothing. But if you got a million kids in Kentucky buying Anthony Davis jerseys, but we know you wearing the number 3, the 23, we know that's an Anthony Davis jersey, and you got a brow on the shirt. Come on, that's Anthony Davis's image and likeness. He should be getting paid.
You got them on the side of buses doing this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you got the outline. I remember the same thing happened with Lamar Jackson. Man, they had this dude. They were selling the number 8 Heisman shirts, but Lamar wasn't seeing a dime of that. That's bad business, man. Like, but the school was profiting off all of that. Right. And if you try to sell the merchandise, they will sue you because they have the licensing for it. So this is why this is such a huge deal, not only for athletes, but just for kids in general who should be earning based off their market value. I mean, that's capitalism. You know what I'm saying? If it's a free market, they should be able to earn what they're worth based off what the market says they're worth.
That's right.
So if Zion is worth $7 million in Nike, he should get that bag while he's in college, not the NCAA, not Duke. That should go to Zion. So that's kind of
well. And also, let's be clear too. A lot of these cats have helmets on. You know what I'm saying? That nobody sees their face, nobody sees who they are. This is giving the opportunity to actually brand their face, their likeness, name, image. Shoot commercials. Actually,
and sign a deal.
AMP agency also is connecting a lot of dudes with car dealerships and different kind of concierge services.
Exactly.
So when they get into the league, they already have a connection. You know what I'm saying? So again, at first I didn't like it because to me, every time we see our brothers doing something, we don't see our people bringing the business to them. But it is what it is, and maybe some of our people and some of the other sports agencies that are FBA ran and owned and operated, maybe they can take some notes on what A&P is doing. What do you think, Bebo, real quick?
I think that athletes and rappers who follow this this fairly new model, I think they're definitely going to favor a move like this, since rappers and the industry, they're always looking for additional ways, especially in these times, to promote their music that they're behind via influencer marketing. And today's athlete is they're enamored by the stardom that being a rapper provides, to the point where a business move like this serves as the next best thing to actually being a rapper of sorts, while getting paid by way of promotions, endorsements, and so forth, to show yourself repping along with the Wiz Khalifa and other industry artists of that like and ilk. So, plus one of the main target audiences for mainstream or overall artists are who? College students. So heck, even and really to add to that, I foresee other labels within the music industry following this model in order to boost the streams of music and boost the traffic, I should say. Even Atlanta Records, I think, is gonna look to work on a business model. So I think that Wiz has got something. He's got a flagship business model that he's starting off here,
and it's a win-win, man, for the
along with these investors
and for the artist. Man, the student athlete gets the bag they're rightfully deserved. They get marketed with their own name, image, and likeness. It ain't the school getting the money, and Wiz is able to pump his music to a new audience that he may not be able to get his music to,
right? Especially with not being able to go to radio anymore.
Up too.
Basically, it's always. But also too, without being able to go to radio stations now and do college tours, you got to do something digital. And again, like Bebo and you said, J. Camp, you got to go through the colleges. When we were in school, they was hitting us up, going crazy, trying to promote stuff through us. So it's dope, man. These guys are getting the you need a credit card real quick. Go ahead, mess your life up.
Right. Get you a T-shirt, buddy.
Yeah, get your T-shirt. Get your $500 credit card and mess your credit up.
Guys, we got credit cards over here. Get your T-shirt.
We want to see the athletes eat, man, and then also hopefully they're learning some financial responsibility as they get this bread too, man. But shout out to A&P, man, our guy Jacob and Stefan over there, man. Salute you guys are doing, man, to get these dudes paid, man. And like I said, no diss over here, man. We salute it.
Absolutely.
Speaking of saluting and dissing, man,
we got to get into it.
We got to talk about this Megan Thee Stallion joint. You know what I'm saying? We got to go in. First of all, let's be clear on this picture. This is actually life size. This is dude standing right next to Megan, by the way, too.
Get this man, please.
And then what is my man doing in the back right here, too, by the way? What is Johnson? What is Johnson on the kid? But out of here, man. What a fuck on it. But the whole thing, man, if you guys have been under a rock, man, Megan the Mule has basically been going to court this week. That Megan the Mule died. I ain't got the little sound effect. We'll do that one though. She came in looking like the Joker in bull with that purple on. Then Tory Lanez came in with that super turtleneck and bull, man. with that kitchen cake, with your grandma's couch little blazer on. But the whole thing of it was, this has been a crazy 3 days, man. Kelsey came in, pleaded the fifth. I think Miss LB was talking about that earlier.
Yeah.
Megan came in there with them crocodile tears, man. Them Johnson & Johnson no tears, man. She came in with that onion, dog.
Just like she did with Gil King.
Then the other thing, the biggest thing that she said was that she said with Gil King that she didn't smash Tory, but then come to find out, she says when she's on the stand that she was clapping cheeks. She did.
She
was.
Well. Stop.
She was clapping cheeks. So, what's y'all thoughts, man, on the
man.
Megan the Mule? Oh, first of all, Devon gonna say linebacker. Now. Oh, hold on, maybe I don't know if he's talking about the last one or Megan.
She's
She's that
Megan Von
linebacker.
Miller. Megan Von
Touch
Miller.
182 is in the building.
Touch was good. 182.
He's saying, man, this story is a mystery wrapped in a riddle inside of an enigma. Dog.
I couldn't have said that any better. I couldn't have said it any better.
The Edward Enigma.
Oh man, shout out to Sock in the building holding it down.
Shout out Sock.
Man, come on, man. He said y'all got problems, man. Come on, man.
We take that as a compliment. Thank you very much.
Hold up, man. Yeah. Let's go ahead and just put the Koofy on real quick, man. Scandalous is in the building.
Mm-hmm.
He's saying the whole train on that stallion. Dang, he talking about that straight. Dang. But what's your thoughts on this, Jay Kent, man? I know everybody been busy this week, man. There's been a lot of crazy stuff going on. Shout out to Lawyers for Workers, man, on IG. They've been holding everybody down with information. What's your thoughts on this, man? And is Megan the Mule guilty?
Well, we've been talking about this for what? Almost a calendar year now, it seems like.
2 years.
Shows talking about this. Where Fresh Out was never going to jump to conclusions.
Right.
Because the stories kept flip-flopping, all that. So we was never going to jump to conclusions. And we was like, let's wait for some of these facts to come out allegedly. Then we started to see some of the police reports come out. And we was like, wait a minute now. Something don't sound like. So Meg was the aggressor at some point. So a lot of things was starting to unfold once the onion started to get peeled back, because you had all the little, you know what I mean, if you're doing your Me Too thing, you know, handle your business. But we started to see a lot of them people on social media going in. Right. Basically trying to call homie Hannibal Kells. They were giving him Hannibal Kells status. You know what I'm saying? So as Miss LB alluded, you know, once we start to see some familiar faces take the stand, we was like, wait a minute now, plead the fifth. What's up with that plea the fifth going down?
Oh, you know.
Hey, J. Kim, answer this real quick from Devon. Devon saying if she's guilty, can Tory sue? First of all, I got that Megan the Mule sound effect.
Absolutely, he should be able to sue. I mean, because this has been defamation of character all day, slander, all that. I mean,
slander, loss of wages, all the bull, man. He's got shorter, everything.
He got it. He did get his hairline back somehow. Because remember when he was hooping, his joint was.
Yeah, he got that Beijing joint. But good. Hey man, answer this in the chat, y'all. Devon's asking everybody if she's guilty. Can Tory sue? What's your answers on that?
It ain't looking good for her. Now, I'ma also say, I mean, I wish Shorty well. I mean, I hope everybody comes out of this decent, but I do want justice served either way. But I feel like Tory might be the man coming out of this one like this.
Okay.
So if that happens, what do you think will be the results of Meg as well as Tory?
She has a lot of hardcore supporters right now.
She does.
Are willing to take, I don't want to say the bullet, that's a strong word, to take the arrow forward. You know,
glass on the foot.
They putting their vibranium shield over her to make sure that the damage is not too bad. So she's got the whole media machine behind her. So they're going to find something on Tory to dig up. They're going to find that that bloody knife that's buried in.
That ain't a knife. This is a knife.
Cemetery in Idaho somewhere. They're gonna
this
find
is a knife.
Yeah.
And they're gonna pin it on Tory. Look, his DNA's on it. His hairline is all over the knife. We know it's him. So that's what they're gonna do.
It's hairline though.
Bottom line is she's got the media machine. So I don't think the damage for her will be too bad, but I do think Tory is going to end up looking better. coming out of this either way, because the more the evidence comes out, it's like the Amber Heard situation. The more
Yeah.
she takes the stand, the worse this is gonna get for her.
Now, let me ask you the inverse question. What do you think that the results is going to be, on Tory's side of things? If
Stop it, DJ Scandalous.
For those who's listening, DJ Scandalous just said new Megan album dropping soon, titled "I Admit It Too." So y'all are wilding tonight. Y'all are wilding tonight. What do you think the backlash is going to be on Tory or lack thereof?
Well,
Okay.
our guys also
great
saying
question.
the question here is, will women apologize to Tory Lanez if he's not guilty? Let me give you the kufi
Listen.
right now, man.
deserves
Because it
it.
seems like he was
Facts.
guilty before he entered the court.
Exactly. And some of them went so far, it was almost like when Kevin Cosby went in on our friend Deion Sanders.
Right.
Facts.
He went in so far before facts came out. It's the same situation. Like, they're not going to apologize.
No, they're not.
No.
They're going to make up some other excuse to
Mhm.
sweep it under the rug. Oh, she was traumatized, or she was mourning the loss of,
Mhm.
God rest her her people's soul. Not they're going to make up an excuse. I don't think Meg would use that, but I think people are going to make up excuses for her.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about it.
Kendra said that a lot of women don't believe her big bird ass.
You look like she played for the Ravens, though. I do gotta admit that.
Doggone, man.
I got a couple of Ravens jerseys over here I can throw on her.
Wow.
Before
Got
you
the
go
number
in, people,
52. That Ray
man
Lewis
saying
joint.
she's guilty. If she's guilty, he should sue the hell out of her, because basically he was canceled because of her facts.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Absolutely.
He lost a lot of bread.
should.
Remember, he also lost that Miami condo, or like his crib down
Yeah.
there before it closed on.
And
Yeah.
that height.
Yeah.
Gosh. Oh gosh. This is a very here, there, everywhere case. I think somebody mentioned it in the chat earlier. This is like that enigma wrapped up in a maze while running on the hamster wheel, while somewhere in the process floating Indian style in the air or something like that with candles around. I mean, this is a crazy case. This case is essentially the hip hop version of the Johnny Depp Amber
It
Heard
really
trial.
is. It really
Because there's
is.
just
That's
so
why-
many-
That's why I mentioned it too.
Yeah,
many
yeah,
parallels.
it is, because you just don't know what you're gonna get out of this. I mean, just when you think that, just when some people think that, yeah, Meg's case was presented well on the prosecutor side, the defense side is, flipping that coin entirely on day 2 or whenever it was, and it's like it has the jurors like, oh shoot. And then with the Kelsey mention, the ID stated at the beginning of this topic, it's just heads are spinning right now. So we don't know what we're going to get out of this, as J Camp said as well. We don't want to jump to any conclusions from when we first talked about this topic, even to current day moving forward, until the actual verdict is read. And we'll just have to see what comes of it.
Like I said, man, again, shout out to all the lawyers.
Shout
that's
out
been going
Power.
in. Bebo, the second person I heard say that.
1,000.
Facts, man.
1,000 Bebo P, man. That's such a great parallel.
Like I said, Kelsey basically went in and basically dropped the bomb. She actually went in with her
She really
own
did.
actual legal team, which I don't think the Megan's team thought she would. She went in and basically said Meg
And that
was
changes
capping.
the game.
It
That
does.
changes the game.
It does. It basically said Meg was capping. It basically it showed that Tory pretty much, man, that she basically, because she didn't want to incriminate herself. That's the first thing she came in and said, hey, if I say something when I incriminate myself, the court basically said, hey, you say what you say, you got immunity. And she was still like kind of making sure that she didn't incriminate herself. And once they said they was cool, they took a break and they came back, she spilled the beans. Like, she spilled it.
Yeah.
So again, man, like even OGs is over here with the Hennessy. We ain't sipping tea with it. We sipping the Hennessy while we watching this episode, man. We're going down. But again, like I said, it's one of those things where, you know, salute to Tory. Even if you're not a fan of him, man, if you really care about equality, we don't want anybody putting anybody in a place where basically to cover herself, she was going to put another person in jail. Just because you mad that he smashed the homie?
Yeah.
And let's be clear, a lot of suspect stuff was going on, man. Meg was over here hitting a lot of situations. You know what I'm saying? Ben Simmons, the baby, they were hitting both of them, just stanking it up in there.
Yep.
And what's crazy is Meg is a good rapper. She's a good artist.
She is.
She really is.
Talented.
Man. Let's
She's
be
talented.
clear. We're not hating on Megan at all.
We've never hated on her music. Like, we would never hate on her as an artist. But what she's doing with this capping, perception-wise, allegedly, it's a bad look. It is. It's a bad look.
Yeah.
We just got to call it like we see it. It's a bad look.
Yeah. Devon said he wants to see the reenactment, dog. Somebody with a bad hairline got to be Tory. That maybe Kevin Hart. They put Kevin Hart in like some peanut butter skin and bull.
Stop it.
Yeah, but and then the other thing too, man. You know, the lawyers that we were seeing were like, man, you know, she would have died. Don't worry, because long. First of all, let me get it.
I mean,
don't worry, Megan Tory. I'll be nice. I'm nice tonight on this.
Matt saying Johnny and Amber dog at bottom of the bottle, dog swag. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
we talk about sensationalism too with that. I wish I would have. He just would have killed me.
Yeah.
Well,
and like I said, she came in with the onion, with the onion in the shirt, started giving them crocodile tears and bull. But again, like I said, she said, "Oh, this has been horrible," and the defense said, hey, you know, when you started this situation or when this happened 2 years ago, you were pretty much just a new artist. Right now, you're almost one of the top 3 female rappers in the game. How did this ruin your career? You know what I'm saying? It actually it catapulted your career, and Tory's went down the drain.
Right, because you was on Gayle King and every other movement that was the force behind making sure you protect.
Basically. So again, like I said, dog, she gonna hide the onions between them puppies, dog. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna have them onions. But again, like I said, man, true, there was gun residue on Kelsey and Tory, but I think Kelsey pulled out the toolie and I think Tory grabbed it from her. You know what I'm saying? But again, a lot of holes were being told in her story, man, allegedly.
Dang,
man, God,
dang,
man.
Oh,
my goodness,
wilding tonight,
man.
She's
I mean,
wilding.
Kenna said, "Stop lying." Her music
there is no body parts left.
Section
now. I mean, she's just obliterated Meg to the point.
Gosh,
they ain't gonna better find the body.
Well, and then they lied about the whole Kardashian situation angle too, because Kylie did kick him out the party. It was wilding. But they said it was a lot of alcohol, like Power was saying earlier. And again, I agree with our homie right here. He's saying I think Rock Nation dropped the ball on this one. Going on Gayle King was not smart.
It wasn't.
And I'm just shocked that TMZ always has footage of everything, but they don't have footage of this shooting.
Facts. Give this man the kufi, man.
He deserves a couple kufis.
A couple kufis off top.
And first of all, hold up too, man. Like,
and if you go back and watch that old Fresh Out segment when we was on this topic, we said the same exact thing. This was a poor decision by Rock Nation.
That's right. We did say that.
100% facts.
Yep.
I think they should have just told. I think they should have just came out and just said, "Look, it was a. I don't want to say what's going on. It was a bad situation. Like trying to put Tory underneath the bus, I think was the problem. And also, here's a sound effect for Gayle King. That's the new Gayle King sound effect.
Because it was the same thing she did with Lisa Leslie. You know what I'm saying? Trying to get basically trying to make Lisa Leslie go in on Kobe.
Yeah.
Who ain't here.
Stop. Yeah, exactly. She's capping.
Go on and say it.
Yeah, she's capping. Yeah, so I mean, Pyre saying Kylie got to take the stand and witness the fight. Hey, Sean Kelly, facts, and that's the thing that homie saying too. How does there was around a whole bunch of door cams. Where's the door cam footage at? I guarantee you they paid people not to put out that footage, man. Because remember, there was that one footage from like above, and you only saw a little bit, not the whole thing. So again, how does TMZ have everything and not have this? You know what I'm saying? I think they were trying to put. I think they were trying to put Tory in a little body bag, you know, one of them sandwich bags, man, about this big.
Stop! Not the Ziploc. Not the Ziploc. You deserve
to put him in that gallon Ziploc bag.
Stop it.
Give yourself a kufi though for that statement that you first started talking about.
Anybody around the Kardashians come up? Facts, man.
Yeah,
facts.
I mean, we'll see if Devin Booker don't get injured or something. He's still on pause right now. But anybody who mess with them Kardashians, them Jenners.
Yeah, and Tory was in that hot tub with Kylie. So allegedly.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, can you be mad at him? I mean, he saw the cakes. He saw them little white cakes. You know, them little powdered donuts. You put when you put your fingers on them, he saw the little powdered cakes and wanted to get some.
He saw the Debbies.
them hostess boys.
He saw them hostess boys, little powdered donut cakes that Kylie got.
Zebra.
You know what I'm saying?
You seen the zebra
cakes. Hey, Touch 182 is right. The lawyers win no matter how the verdict is read.
Oh,
yeah. Miss LB ready to go in. She said, anybody talking about KLC needs an immunity because she's lying. Right. She was capping. And then this thing, who wants to come in and incriminate themselves? Right. They say, yeah, I shot her.
Right. And I think she still pled the fifth even after she was told that nothing was going to happen.
Even after they said she was like, "Are you sure?" Because I'm from the streets. Because I got to make sure.
And then she did claim that she didn't recall the details of what she said in the September interview.
I don't recall.
Yeah,
you already know what time it is.
And she said it multiple times.
Karma said they chasing the vanilla ho-hos.
I don't recall that.
Yeah. Chasing vanilla ho-hos, man, like the New York Knicks, man, with all their little Christmas joints. Man, you know what I'm saying?
They had a squad full of
them no Dashians, dog. There wasn't no cars up in there.
They had a squad full of Ritz. It was like a Ritz cracker box.
They had the saltine. Man saying, I guess she thought everybody was gonna be on her side due to women empowerment.
Believe all women. Is that what you saying? They were going for Madden?
Look at Madden with the coof.
Man with the coof. I think that's twice for Madden on the coof tonight.
It is.
Long story short, man, what you got is like end result of this, man. Do you think Tory's going to end up getting any jail time? Do you think the other thing too is even if Tory gets off the hook, because all you need in any court is reasonable doubt. It's not about proving facts. It's about proving, your side more than somebody else's. So again, it's just reasonable doubt. You can do whatever. But to me, even if Tory gets off, do you think people will see it for what it is, or try to make up excuses of why he got he paid Kelsey, he did this. They trying to keep black women down.
The narrative has already been out there for Tory. You know what I'm saying? The narrative has already been painted. So it's almost like they just ready to hit sin. So no matter what the verdict is going to be, he already has his story written. It's just a matter of fact of what's going to be the ultimate decision from this juror as far as, who suffers the most from this situation.
This plus public opinion. You're right, J.K.
Yeah. I mean, he's already lost the court of public opinion.
I think Booker's already been messing up, man, messing with the Jenner family, in my opinion.
Not here. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, the other thing too is remember Bum B and Willie D were already condemning him when all this stuff happened at first. Do they owe him an apology?
We'll have to see when the verdict comes about.
We're gonna see, man. It's hard to walk back.
If it ends up going that way,
unless it's a hung jury.
They put him under the bus, man, before they even went to court.
Mm-hmm.
True.
When your own comrades, when your own in your field is already throwing you under the bus, man, it's hard to recover from that. It really is.
Ebro
and we love Bun B and Willie D on this show.
Fact.
They like uncles to us.
Yeah.
But
Shout out.
but they were wrong. I mean, we got to call a spade a spade. They were wrong.
Power Seconder said Tory. Oh, he's quoting Ebro. He says Ebro stated, "quote Tory promoted an album to make light of SHOOTING black woman." Unquote. Ebro said that in 2021.
Ebro, if this goes the way it's looking, unless somebody comes in with a body blow in the fourth quarter, it's not looking good for Meg.
Yeah.
But the other thing too is Meg already had lied. You already lied about smashing Tory. You know what I'm saying? So does she need to apologize for lying on that already?
She won't.
Oh, she ain't gonna apologize.
Are people gonna hold her account? I know it's hard to hold all women accountable.
Again,
shout out to Sinful to P. You don't want to hold them accountable, but can we hold Megan accountable?
Dude, she can say I was the aggressor. I picked him up because I was going through something. I boned him. I was the aggressor. I wore the pants that day. That's what she's gonna say.
Man.
Tory told Bun to go F himself. Yeah, no, that's probably what she thought. Yeah, Carmen's saying he has done so much stupid crap that people are already not working with him. Facts. I mean, like Tory's not the most.
He's not the brightest.
Most responsible
certain
guy.
decisions.
You know
yeah, on certain decisions, he's not the brightest.
Carmen said, "I picked him up."
Right.
Exactly. Tory type of dude that would cut a steak with a butter knife. I mean, he's not.
She even put him in the booster seat. Come on. Scandal's going in tonight, man. Shout out DJ Scandal. If y'all not following DJ Scandalous, man, what's wrong with you, man? Follow DJ Scandalous,
follow DJ Scandalous, man. That's
IG,
our guy.
Facebook, man, all day long.
Meg probably had some J's on when she had Tory Lanez up in the air.
Just naked with the J's on, dog, just beating them down. He's like, Diddy, hey, when we gonna party, daddy? You know what I'm saying?
Meg like, nah, I'm gonna blow your back out.
That was this reminds me of a Family Guy skit. Similar situation, and picks up the midget, goes out to the front yard, and then Lewis says, Lewis said, looks like chalking a pool stick. I said, oh shit. No.
Pyre saying Kalani removed Tory from the song. A lot of people did that too. Remember, they had a lot of features, man, and they got rid of them joints. So the industry, if this goes the way it's supposed to go.
Shout out to Jack Harlow.
A lot of people got to eat a lot of crow, man, on this joint.
Well,
man.
Tory has been going. Didn't Tory go #1 when he released his album?
Yeah, that little man too. That. Hey man, shout out to our guy, man, holding it down, man. Sadi, I don't know how to pronounce your name.
Saye, probably.
Saye. He's coming with the heat tonight. He said, I wonder how Party, which if y'all don't know who Party is, that's her boyfriend.
Yes, sir,
Cardi B's boyfriend. Should be Megan Thee Stallion's boyfriend. He said, I wonder how he feels about this. Hopefully she's told him about all the details before the trial, but hearing she was just out here getting smashed is like crazy. What y'all think about what he's saying? Because this is facts.
Yeah. Because
now Shorty just told you that I didn't smash little homie. Then I got to say, yeah, I did smash the homie. So what else you lying about?
Exactly.
With your big nose.
Girl, go on in there.
Go in there and get you some with your big nose. Got a Gretel outfit on.
100%. I mean, if he's a real dude, he's questioning everything now. Like,
man.
I'm hearing some things in this trial we ain't talked about. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I put off 250 pounds of you on my back when we was in the club that day. And you couldn't tell me that?
Or purse.
Yeah.
Oh man. But we'll have to see how things transpire here. I mean, this every day is just something new, something different, something wowing to the jurors and the attendees in the courtroom. So we'll keep our eye on the situation.
I agree.
And this thing, what Madden's saying, Willie D and Bumby were just trying to protect women from Houston without knowing the full details. Facts, and I agree.
And
But
remember, we said
get
we
that.
didn't feel like she was shouting out Houston enough. Like she was holding
Facts.
Houston enough.
they were
We
showing
said
love to
that.
her, but she wasn't showing love to Houston.
Nah, she wasn't showing. I mean, have we seen Bun
Right.
B on her albums?
No,
Uh-oh.
exactly.
Have we
Dude,
seen
Uh-oh.
Slim Thug?
you might get
Uh-oh.
that coof, dog.
Any of them? Nah.
Come on. Devon saying Megan Tory reverse engineering on the smash tip. Dog. Tory Lanez Jack Harlow remix, man, was removed. Facts.
Well, that's funny though, Power, because it was playing for a long time. I mean, so if
Mhm.
they did remove it, then you could be right though. I mean,
Yeah.
I remember hearing it on
Everybody
the
getting
radio a
exposed,
couple
man.
times.
All dudes ever did was just remake 90s shit, not original. Facts. Some DJs, Pirate 600 saying some DJs kept it alive regarding his verse, though. Facts.
Yeah,
But again, like I
that's
said,
true,
man,
real.
what's your last thoughts on this, man? Like, we'll see what's going on, man. But again, we talk about everything on this channel, man. We talk about hip hop, man. We also got to talk about this news, man, because again, this is culture right here.
I don't think we're ever going to really know the full truth of this situation, regardless of the verdict. But nonetheless, it's going to be interesting.
Tina Snow revoke.
Man,
You can't use Tina Snow and not shout out, you know what I'm saying, the legends in Houston. You can't. Nah,
that's
you can't
true.
use that name,
That's
you know what I'm
true.
saying?
Give
I
me
don't
your
even think
card back.
She didn't even have no song screwed, does she? You know, because every album, I mean, every artist from Houston screws their
They gotta
album.
screw
So
their
they'll
joint,
come out
yeah.
with 2 albums. They'll have the regular joint, then they'll have their purple album, which is the screwed version of it.
And let me ask y'all this. Let me ask y'all this real quick before we get about here and before Bebo goes in. Would she have been better off career-wise by staying with Carl Crawford instead of Jay-Z, gentrification Jay?
Go ahead, Bebo. I mean, because I want to say, are you over Frozen?
no, I was waiting for you, bro. I was waiting for you.
Should he have stayed at should she have stayed with 1501, Carl Crawford, and our guy, our guys from Houston?
I think it's possible. She would have been a smash hit. Pause. She would have gained, I think, as much notoriety. Y'all wild. I think she still would have had the same or similar notoriety, but I think there would, man. I think at the same time, if she had stuck with Carl Crawford, possibly, then she would have stood more of a chance of having somebody like Prince to kind of help, on the PR side of things, and the, hey, you need to stop moving like this, start moving like that. Whereas maybe in her situation now, there's a lot of, she's with Rockefeller, it's more corporate. I don't know for sure, but I think there would have been there could have been possibly a better direction out of this whole situation. But at the same time, Meg's gonna move how she moves regardless.
Good night,
So
Miss Lisa. We see you. Have a nice Christmas, man.
Lisa,
We'll see you Wednesday.
Merry Christmas.
I
Merry
mean,
Christmas.
It's yet to be seen. If,
Yeah.
Jay has Megan best interest. It's yet to be seen. I mean, we don't know yet. You know what I'm saying?
I think you're right on that too.
It's hard for me to say which move she should have taken. I don't think the Carl Crawford situation would have been like that bad for her. She was going to be a star regardless. So
Right.
Thanks. But this fast, though, you go from getting shot in the foot, in the hoof. You know what I'm saying? You got shot in your hoof or whatnot.
A hoof, dog.
So you won a Grammy. You got Beyonce on the record that you wasn't even in the
man.
studio with her. So they just threw your alley-oop with Beyonce.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
straight alley.
You in Nike commercials, hot Cheeto joints. You in Popeyes joints. You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I'm saying? So this catapulted her career, man, by going in on the black, no black women are protected, or the least protected. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
man, that hoof sock, man. You know what I'm saying?
Stop.
That hoof joint. Remember we was a little kid that had that little horse with the springs on it. You know what I'm saying? That's what she on, man.
Galloping onto the courtroom.
Yeah, man. But
Your
long story
IP
short,
address is about to get frozen.
send all your hate mail, man, to our DM. But long story short, Megan's looking ugly, man. Is there a way Megan's gonna come out positive with this, man? Even though she lied about smashing Lil Bo Peeping Bull, and her best friend pretty much just pooped on her.
I mean, she's gonna get some of them farts. I mean, the more stuff comes out, I mean, yeah, that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna be on that Amber Heard. Now she's not gonna look as bad as Amber Heard,
right.
But it's still going to be like in that same vein as far as the L. You know, now again, she has such a media machine behind. Amber Heard didn't have that. That's the biggest difference.
Well,
but she
did
has
though.
a media machine.
She did.
Once they knew she was lying, everybody like jumped off.
Right. After the verdict.
Yeah.
I don't see them.
Man said she just would have been another thought rapper if she stayed in Houston. Damn, dog.
I mean, that's what I mean. I can't really deny that. I mean, it's hard to, you know.
Damn, cuz
it's hard to disagree with that one.
Yeah, nobody cares about them. But long story short, man, you know, salute to both sides, man. Hopefully everybody gets their little stuff together, man.
Hey,
we going.
We praying for both sides, man.
Facts. Last week, man, we did a top 10 albums joint, man. J Camp Bebo P had a great joint. If you are basically been under a rock, man, shout out to Sock, man. No Sock, man, he don't have a lot of time to listen to hip hop, man. So we made a list for you guys of one of the best or the top 10 hip hop albums.
Ether our list too.
Yeah. Miss LB didn't like but one joint
to blow a hole right through our list.
Okay, but this is the thing though. We had a lot of hits, man, that transpired and dropped last week. You guys have had time to look at this list. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. What do you guys think about this list? I know I got the little joint over it, so I'm about to change it for y'all. Don't say nothing. So, Nas, Black Thought, Danger Mouse, JID, LES from Houston, that Kendrick Lamar, that Black Star, No Fear of Time, Fife Dog Forever, Rock Marciano, the Elfman's Bones, Red Veil. I know you ain't heard that. Y'all need to check it out. And that Benny the Butcher, Tanner Talk 4.
And when we say JID, that was a tie. That was kind of JID
with the Earth
and
Gang.
Earth Gang.
Yeah, Earth Gang. We kind of
and it's not that. It's not. This list isn't in absolute order.
It's not in order. This is just 10.
So
again,
placement. Yeah.
The question I got for y'all tonight before we get up out of here in the chat. I want to know, do y'all agree with these? If not, what's your top 10 or what's some albums y'all like? Bebo PJ Camp. Are y'all still sticking to this 10 or have you changed it? And if so, is there any honorable mentions, any shout outs that you want to give to some albums? Because we just had a crazy week last week.
We did.
Yeah, I mean, definitely the Sadat X, which is such a phenomenal album.
Yes, the Science of Life. Yes.
We put this list out before Sadat dropped.
We did.
Had Sadat drop, I might have had to do some, you know what I'm saying?
Shuffling.
Facts. Carmen said she like the Red Velvet too.
Hey, that red Velvet is stupid.
Yep, learn to swim.
Yeah,
crazy.
Get on that Red Velvet, y'all.
Hey,
I know a lot of people definitely won't agree with the LES, but man, that's Houston. Like that's dripping Houston.
You gotta respect.
It's
dripping that slab.
That dude carried slab music on his back.
Yeah,
for the
shout out to
for
Sheik.
the ride.
East Mode
Shout
5.
out to Sheik. The Sheik was dope. It was so many albums that was just fire. I mean, the Pusha T was crazy.
The 10 album by West Side Gun. We can't say that full name on here, Touch, but that 10 album,
the West Side Gun was crazy. That 10 was crazy. If y'all not peeping West Side Gun, it's a problem, dog.
And I want to say, didn't we have that in one of our honorable mentions too? This one we did.
Mm-hmm.
I think so. I think we had talked about. I mean, we talked about everything.
We had Shay Noor. We had Shay Noor in honorable mention.
We do
as well.
You know,
Miss Gibson. Hey man, we had fun with you, man. Come through on Wednesdays, man. We here, man. We
appreciate your family now, Kenna. Come back.
Come back on Saturday
come
too.
and do the dishes now. Come on.
We talked about that too, Power. That 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz is serious.
2 Chainz is
crazy slept on.
Hey, we gotta add in Cool G Rap. The Last of a Dying Breed. That dropped past Friday as well. Man.
Yes. That was
God
nuts,
bless
too.
to G Econo, man. Donna Goins.
Yeah, yeah. I
Man,
mean,
dope legend.
apathy.
Apathy, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Stu Bangers all day,
Apathy.
man. Shout out to
Vinny
Nightmare too.
Paz.
Nightmare was basically giving so much props to Stu Banger. He said he could have been the producer of the year.
Yeah.
Could have
No,
been,
Stu
yeah.
Bangers, he killed
Yeah.
some albums, man.
Hey, we always on Wednesdays, 9:30 Eastern, Miss Gibson.
Yep,
So come through and
9:30
holler us,
Eastern.
man. You know what I'm saying?
And
We had a good
Saturdays,
time with
too.
you tonight.
Most Saturdays
Saturdays
too.
Saturdays
at the
too.
same time.
Same
Saturday
time.
at the same time.
A guy saying Nas just came in the fourth quarter and dropped Hall of Fame numbers.
Now 100. Now the Joey Badass was crazy too. I mean, me and Bebo P.
The Joey
went back and
Badass, yeah, it was
forth on that.
crazy.
Me and Bebo P went back and forth on that. Whether if we needed to put that in the top 10.
Mhm.
I mean,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Yeah, the top 2 on point. Yeah. Like I said,
Yeah.
man, you know, again, man, the whole goal of this platform is to introduce new artists to you, new albums, get you off of the goofy Apple Music, Ebro, Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole. Always salute to those guys. But again, there's so many other artists out here, man. The Vince Spencer of the world, the Red Veil, Being the Butchers, man. There's
Cormega,
classic
the
dudes that
realness.
a lot of the albums don't get shine, like the 5 Dog Forever album, that Black
Yeah.
Star, No Fear of Time.
Yeah.
There's so many bars on there that you have to add these to your playlist. There's no way you could be in an ill whip. You done got this dope car, you got your dope house, and you're not playing great music inside these situations. You know
Lloyd Banks, Course of the Inevitable 2.
And Cormega, the Cormega was
Cormega's
tough,
Realness too. Yes.
The Freddie,
that SSS
Freddie
man was
Gibbs,
on the
yes,
cusp.
sold
Yes,
up early.
Pusha T, yes.
Pusha T
That's
was
what-
almost
again,
dry.
It's
Yeah.
hard to put 10
It really
together. It's hard to put 10 together. If you can
Yeah.
put 10 albums together and say these are the 10 without a doubt, it's
Oh,
hard to
man.
do.
It's way too
It
hard.
really is. 'Cause,
Elzai in Georgia and
Bebo P,
Muldrow.
yeah, the Elzai. Me and Bebo P
Zeitgeist.
easily named about 25 albums. Easily named 25 albums. That was dope.
Armani Caesar, the Liz too. That was
We
dope.
said Planet Asia too. Planet
Planet
Asia.
Asia.
dropped a couple
Crazy,
of
man. Shout out
classics.
Touch, man.
Duffel G words, yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Dropped
shout
a
out
couple of
Touch, man.
classics.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Planet Asia, man. If you haven't basically tapped into his whole catalog, man, you're in for a treat. Again, like Jay Camp, man, started this year off with the Duffel Gods.
Yeah,
And ever since then, man, like I've been peeping the Planet Asia. I was late, you know what I'm saying? I admit it, man. Jay Camp puts me on a lot of bull, you know what I'm saying? But this Planet Asia, man,
Still
this is
going.
why you come fresh out, man.
That
This is
was
why you
serious,
this is
too.
why you come over here, man. Real
He
talk.
Oh,
just dropped
shout
one
out-
recently too, the Uzi joint.
Oh
Which is-
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
That's crazy too.
Hey,
And
shout
they
out
got
to
the
our guy,
instrumentals on there too.
our guy Vic Spencer for killing it
Yes.
in 2022 too.
4 albums.
Well, 2022 as well, I
4
should
albums
say.
as well.
4 albums
man.
this year. I mean, just wow, phenomenal dude with phenomenal music, man.
He's your
And one
favorite
of his
rapper's favorite
albums-
rapper type dude.
One of
Yeah.
his albums ended up hitting another magazine's list as an honorable mention. I think the Mudslide might have made honorable mention on somebody's website, but we was one. of the
Mudslide
first
is
to
just
preview.
bars, man. It's bars all day.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
one of the
Oh,
first
yeah.
to preview that.
Oh yeah, Lupe Fiasco, drill music from Zion.
Drill
We got.
music.
I want to say
It's
we the first
crazy.
platform to talk about that Mudslide. Let's be clear.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
easily.
We got to represent on that, man.
Easily.
Shout out to Jay Kimble on that.
Oh, and
Power
Chris
600
Contra.
saying
Shout out-
Girl
Ooh,
Code,
yeah.
38 Special, Ransom.
Yes.
Yep. 38 Special. Yep. Ransom.
100%. 100%.
Who else? Oh, Rock This
The
Monster.
Fillmore Green
This Monster.
was on
Fillmore
that list,
Green.
too.
Yeah. Yep.
Mhm.
Prodigy.
Monster.
Shout out.
Yeah,
Rest in
you
peace.
right.
Yep. Rockness Monster and Ron Browse, I think.
Can we
Yeah.
say this was a good year for Shay Noir too?
Yes.
I think
She
I
had
think this
two-
was a
she had
come out
two
year
albums.
for her,
She
man.
had
You know what I'm
two
saying?
great albums.
Yes. 2 great albums in 2022. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Shout out.
Hey man,
A lot
again,
of good albums, man. A lot of great albums.
You guys let us know in the chat too. Whoever we didn't mention, put it in the chat in the comment section below. And we
Yeah.
appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell. And if you're feeling
Yes.
frisky, throw a couple
That
ducats up in
was
there.
a great album too. that Language Arts.
That Language
Yeah,
Arts.
yeah, shout out
Okay,
to
there
Z
you
in the
go.
building, man.
Thank you,
That was a
Zalavi.
great album.
Appreciate
Everybody
you for that.
forgot about that
Oh,
DJ
yeah.
Premier joint.
No,
'cause
no,
it was so
yeah,
it was
the
so
Hip Hop
short.
50.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
Volume 1. Yes.
that volume 1 was serious.
That was dope.
I'm hoping because you know we got this week.
Yeah, that
I think we
KA
got
was joint.
yeah. I think we got Absol coming out. I think that Absol is gonna be crazy.
I think it's
that
gonna be
Herbert
dope, too.
this weekend. But we got
Herbert.
some other joints coming out this weekend. I hope
Ghostface.
We get a
A-Track.
surprise joint this weekend, man, like we did last year with the Magic situation. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see what happens this week. We're gonna be here this Saturday. Let's be clear, because I think there's gonna be some dimes getting dropped. Gunner, but actually some albums too. You know what I'm saying?
Saye with the Koofy.
Yeah, shout out to
that
Cameron and A-Track. Yeah, they
that
did have the
Cameron
EP.
Yeah, they did.
That
Yeah,
Cameron
they
A-Track was hard.
Yeah, it was.
Our guy is also saying, man, Saye is also saying, quick question, do y'all feel Buffalo is responsible for keeping the New York sound?
It's
I
hard to
agree.
say
I
no.
would say
it's
so.
hard,
I agree.
It's hard to agree with. It's hard
In
to not
today's
agree
age,
with that.
I think they helped to set off or reset that New York sound, because they've been the most consistent group, so to speak, for
They've been
years,
the
and
most
that's helped to
consistent.
influence.
If you listening to like what Method Man and cats like that is doing now,
Yep.
he's using that same flavor. To me, it took Rock Marciano and West Side Gun really putting that classic boom bap NY sound
And they
on
systematized
they
it.
back.
They
Even
systematized
Sadat
everything.
X is rocking
Yes.
over Rock Marciano beats
Too. Yeah. Yep.
and sounding good over it. You know,
Great.
sounding
Great. Shout out to Sadat X and
Flawless,
Cool G,
flawless
man.
over that.
Gosh, man.
So yeah, I definitely agree with that. I mean, Buffalo and upstate, man, they carried New York.
Yeah.
Really, the last 3 years, to be
They
honest.
have
real.
easily.
Facts.
Yes,
Yeah.
that Paul Wall and Terminology start to finish album. Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yep.
Yeah,
Absol, I was looking for the Absol. It ain't out yet. That's something it's coming out Friday, man. Whatever. I was looking for it, man, and people was talking like it was already out, but it's not out yet.
Hey, y'all, we said this is this segment for tonight, as Iceberg alluded to, this is the remaining albums that we were going to talk about on Saturday, but we're talking about tonight, and we appreciate y'all contributions for adding on to our mentions as well, because that's what this is about. We're a community, and we are just so grateful that hip hop has been such a solidified situation with great quality music coming from great artists. So we salute them, but we also salute y'all for supporting the cause.
That's that Sadat X album. Just when you put it in the deck, you start it off. The bars he's dropping is that OG uncle.
His
that
voice
comes out
punches,
that comes out, man, and just gives you the game. He gave so much game on that album. The bars is just so sick, man. And salute to him and Doughboy Network, man. They show love on our IG too.
Shout out to y'all. Hey, check the review that we did this past Saturday.
Sadat X, man.
Me
I had
too.
to put the knives up for a bit, man, to listen to Sadat,
Facts.
man.
I've been playing that in the Cool G.
Yeah, that Cool G rap, man, is different, man. That Cool G rap is legendary.
And the Bun B.
Yes, the Trill Static. God bless.
Static too.
God bless. Shout out to Vinny Paz as well. And like you said, Apathy.
Vinny
Paz,
Paz
said that. Yeah,
great.
Vinny
The
Paz dropped one
bars
nice
on
one.
Vinny Paz is just that machine gun rap is great for the workout. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah.
I can work out the Vinny Paz and Apathy all day, man. That machine gun rap is what I asked for.
Power 600 mentioned what Iceberg's been saying. Looking forward to a new Nas and AZ situation.
Facts.
All day.
Again, like I said, man, if you're looking for new music, go check out our last 2 episodes. We literally gave you guys the blueprint on to get your playlist right. If you've been out the game, Shorty's wilding, kids is acting a fool, and you finally getting time to just get in front of your laptop and download something, or you about to go on a trip, you need some new music, we gave you the blueprint. Like J Camp, BOP gave you the albums that you need to listen to kind of just get you in the mood for this new year coming up. You know what I'm saying?
And supposedly Madlib is dropping tonight too. Supposedly.
Keeping the eyes out for that joint. You know what I'm saying?
Much needed.
Shout out Madlib. We need to get him on the platform. Real talk.
Hey, holla at us, bro.
Facts.
All love.
Any shout outs, man, before we get up out of here, man? We've been here for 140, man. Any shout outs before we get up out of here?
Man, shout outs to all the newcomers, the first timers. Like I said, Saye, come back, man. Your contribution was heavy. You came with it.
Yeah.
Miss Sophie, come back. You came with it. Y'all don't even have to wipe y'all's feet off at the door.
Keep your shoes on.
Come on back in. Just keep your shoes on. Hit the fridge. Grab you a little something out of there.
Get your little soda in the back.
Well, go in the back, get your little soda.
Soda.
So,
man, if we get another surprise again from Nas on Christmas.
Ooh, called Still Magic. That would be dope.
The internet might break. You know,
Jay-Z
what?
gonna
You
be
right about
swinging
that,
like
Madden.
Cuba Gooding Jr., dog.
You right about that, man.
That is, yep, you are right.
Yeah.
And didn't Crit smoke Dizza?
Yes, they did.
Wiz
Khalifa, yeah.
Wiz Khalifa.
And Wiz dropped a project that was
They
dope
sure
too.
did.
Yeah, it was crispy too.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. BOP, any shout outs before we get about it?
Just shout out to you, brothers. Peace to LB, the Podfather here. You know what I'm saying? Always shout out to LB, the Podfather. You already know.
Kiss the ring.
You already know. And shout out to you all. Part of being safe means, you know, at least in the context of what we talked about earlier, is just reaching out if you need help. You know, there's no shame in that. There's very serious issues. We can't echo or say that enough. So we just really want the best for everybody out there who really deserves the best for themselves. So, you know, much love from Fresh Out to y'all. And yeah, just let us know. Let somebody know if whatever you need, and you know, get what you need if you do need anything. But either way, it's all love, and reach out if needed. Iceberg, send us home, bro.
Hey man, again, man, next week's Christmas, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully everybody's got something to be
Sunday after next.
Yeah, just thankful for, man. And if you haven't spent some time with your family, spend some time with your loved ones, man, because that's what it's really all about, man. The money is one thing. Chasing that bag is always on our mind, but it's just family, dude. So you got to take some time out for that. And also, man, self-care, you know what I'm saying? Take care of yourself, man. Take your bubble bath. Don't take a shower one night. Take a bubble bath, sit back, relax, and then just enjoy the journey. And to me, that's what Fresh Out is about. We want to be a part of your hip-hop journey, man, as we grow together, man. Listen to these great albums, learn and basically talk about these topics and artists, man. And again, this is episode 146. This is 50 weeks in a row, man. We've been giving y'all heat. 50 weeks in a row. We ain't missed a Wednesday this entire year. Let's be clear. So again, Fresh Out, man. This is where you come to talk about real hip hop, not just trending topic. We talk about everything, man. So again, J Camp, Bebo P, LB the Podfather. Man, we out, man. Another great show, man.
Peace.
Yeah, man. We'll see y'all Saturday.
Peace.
I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody.
Let's go. World Most Dangerous Podcast. Bebo P's in the building. What's good?
Going bar for bar.
Shouts out to the fans, man.
Good.
Hondo up in